ladies. We are here with our spring hacks video. So we've done lots of these hacks videos over the years for different seasons, and you all seem to really enjoy them, and we love making them. So we have some oldies, some new ones, some tried and true good ones that you're going to love. These are all the things that are going to help you look and feel your best for spring and maybe make your life a little bit easier.
If you ladies like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. That's the best way for you to kind of communicate to us, to let us know that we should create more content like this. And also leave us a comment down below. Let us know which one of these spring hacks you guys use or which one you are hoping to try out soon.
So one of the things that we hear from you ladies is that you really love to layer, and part of the reason that women love to layer is because it can hide some of the things that maybe we're feeling a little bit insecure about. So in fall and winter, this is really easy because we have so many choices with cardigans or blazers or denim jackets. However, when the weather heats up, it gets a little bit harder to hide some of those upper body insecurities. So one of our hacks for this is to use a lightweight linen shirt. So just like you would use a blazer or a denim jacket in the cooler months, in the warmer months, you can grab something like a lightweight linen button-up shirt, and you can use that as a layering piece over those little sundresses, those little spaghetti straps, and still create some really cute looks. So I did this in one of our express videos that we did recently. Over a little bodysuit, I added a lightweight button-up shirt, and it really gave me that like beachy, fun look, but it was still very lightweight. This also works great over some of those little sundresses, and if you want to, you can even tie it into a knot and create a little bit of waist definition as well, depending on the dress that you're styling it with. So this is a hack that I think is going to work great for those of you who are looking for a lightweight layering piece to maybe hide some of the things that you're feeling a little bit insecure about.
So this next hack is one that Kelly and I were so happy that we stumbled on, and we've already shared it with you a couple of times, and that is taking either a top or a dress that have these tie shoulder straps. So they are great if you leave them traditionally. They really help to kind of like, they're super bra friendly. So if you're wearing a bra, completely covers over them. But a great spring hack is to then take that same exact top or dress and changing it into a halter style. So this can easily be done by taking the back two straps and tucking them into the top or into the dress, and then taking the two front straps, tying them behind your neck, and now creating a completely different look. So definitely halter styles, the traditional tie shoulder strap style, they're so super cute, but being able to have like multiple ways to use one exact item is just, honestly, I love it. I love versatility. I love being able to kind of change things up. So we thought this was a great hack that we had to share with you.
So when the weather warms up, we are all reaching for those open-toed shoes, whether it's in a sandal or a wedge, a block heel, so many great options, and we really love them. But one of the hacks we have for you is to consider the straps on those sandals or wedges, because that's really going to make a difference on how it makes your legs look. So if you are someone who struggles with maybe having a thicker lower body, maybe you have some insecurities with your ankle or the lower half of your legs, you're going to want to avoid having that strap on the wider part of your foot. So if you have a strap that is lower on the ankle, on the wider part of the ankle, that is definitely going to create like a thicker, heavier look to your leg, to your foot, and sometimes might not be what you're looking for. It might not be its most flattering. Now, we're not going to say that these are always bad, because they can definitely work for some people, but if it is an area that you're insecure about, you might want to try something more like this next option. So consider having your strap on the slimmest, narrowest part of your ankle. That's really going to help to add some definition to that area and to really slim and lengthen the leg. As you can see in the side by side, these are two different shoes, but it really does make a difference. Even if these shoes were both espadrilles, you're going to see that having that strap on the wider part of the foot just adds more size to the leg. It just makes it look a little bit thicker versus having it on that slimmer part of the ankle, which is very, very flattering. And if you're someone who maybe has a lot of swelling in the ankles, isn't really comfortable having an ankle strap, one thing that is very flattering is just having some type of slide where you don't have the straps at all. You just slide your foot right in. That's going to be really flattering and lengthening as well, because that doesn't break up the leg line at all. So another great option. So these are all things to consider if you're trying to slim and elongate your legs.
So during the spring, we have so many cute shoes that we are wearing. You ladies loved our spring shoes that you need, but you will also have sometimes some issues with stinky shoes. So that can be anything from flats to open-toed shoes to, of course, those notorious sneakers that sometimes have that stink factor going on. So of course, if you're in the house, you probably have some things lying around that will help you, like powders and stuff. However, a lot of times we are traveling and we don't have the things that we need in order to deal with that. But a great spring hack is to use a little bit of a dry shampoo. So dry shampoo has some alcohol and some starch-based ingredients in it that will just help to absorb the oil and the sweat that's creating that stinky shoe smell. So especially if you are using a dry shampoo that has a bit of a scent to it, that will also help. Or even if you have a charcoal dry shampoo, that will also be really helpful in dealing with this situation. So it's a great hack, one that you can definitely use when you are traveling. So it's not only great for the hair, but also will help you to take care of any of those stinky shoe issues that you're having this spring.
So this next tip is one that you may not have thought of, but it can be a little bit helpful, especially when we're wearing these really like oversized, loose and flowy dresses. So in the spring and summer, I love a great maxi or midi dress. I love something that is like baby doll style and very flowy. And when you're moving around and everything, I feel like they can look very flattering, even if there's not a lot of definition to them. However, sometimes I do feel like I can get a little bit lost in it, especially if you have a petite frame. You know, sometimes it can be like a little bit overwhelming and you want to show a little bit of your shape. I think that adding a little crossbody bag can really help to add just a little bit of style and shape to an otherwise very flowy, comfortable dress. So of course you want to like the dress even when you take your purse off. So we're not suggesting that, you know, you wear dresses that are unflattering by any means. But if you want to add just a little bit of shape to a look, just a little element of style, having that little crossbody strap going across the front, it really kind of shows where your body is underneath all of that fabric. And I love a great like straw crossbody for spring and summer, but even a little thin leather strap or even the very popular like guitar strap bags, it adds a little bit of style, but it also adds a little bit of definition to the body. And I think it's a great hack for spring and summer.
So this next spring hack is one that Kelly and I have been using for years, and it's also one that we get so many questions about, and that is, how are we tying our sneakers? So a lot of the items that we're wearing during the spring are very feminine and girly. We've got so many of these beautiful dresses and cute little like feminine tops. And of course, if you're wearing a sneaker and it has this very like athletic gym kind of look to it, really can ruin an outfit. But instead, by using this little trick of just tying your laces either in a crisscross pattern or in the style that we're showing you here with a single lace going across the shoe, it creates a much more streamlined feminine look. It will give the sneaker a very like, you know, girly kind of look versus a very like bulky gym kind of look. And when you're styling it with these very like feminine tops or dresses or skirts, it really just creates these like soft, delicate like spring outfits. So this is a favorite one of ours. We love doing this, and just by simply tucking in those little ends of the ties underneath the tongue of the shoe versus leaving them exposed, it really is such a great spring hack.
So one of the tips that we shared with you several hacks ago was to add a little pop of color or interest to an outfit by tying on a little scarf to a bag. And we still love this one. If you have a very neutral bag or even a straw bag and you want to add some color and some style to your look, just tying on a little neck scarf is really a great way to do that. But now we're seeing a new way that you can really add in some floral print and some vibrant colors to your spring looks, and that is with a tote bag that has a print or some color to it. So in the past, we were only really seeing this done by high-end designers. I'm sure you're all familiar with some of these beautiful like Christian Dior book totes. There's some gorgeous floral prints. These will run thousands of dollars. They are eye-catching. They are absolutely gorgeous. But the good part is that that the street style designers caught on to this trend and they have created some great look for less options. So we recently came across one during our express haul, and I just think it's such a pretty and easy way to add some interest to a simple look. I love this one that I picked up with this beautiful like big fuchsia pink flower, but there's some other great options as well. These are going to run you significantly less than those designer options, and you can take something very simple and very basic and really make it a beautiful outfit that looks so put together by just adding in one of these cute floral tote bags.
So a great spring hack, and one that we have shared with you ladies so many times, is using 100% glycerin on your heels when you have dry, cracked heels. So of course, during the spring and especially in the summer months, we want to wear the cute like sandals and shoes that expose our feet and our pedicures, but also by wearing those kinds of shoes, you're increasing your chances of also having cracked and dry heels. It doesn't have the same moisture as when you're wearing a flat or when you're wearing a sneaker. So by using a glycerin, it creates a protective barrier on your skin. It also helps to draw any sort of moisture that's in the air into the skin, in addition to also really helping to heal any sort of cracking or dryness on the skin. So glycerin is a natural, like odorless, colorless, ingredient that they use in things like shampoo, soaps, and lotion. And so it's one that I love to use. Often when I get out of the shower, I'll just take a towel and lightly dry off my feet and immediately apply, when my foot is still somewhat wet, apply the glycerin right onto my heels. It always, really helps to just immediately moisturize and hydrate that area. So it doesn't matter what kind of shoe that I'm wearing, my heels are always spring ready.
So the weather is heating up and the clothes are getting smaller with those spaghetti straps. It's bathing suit season. Whether we like it or not, it is here, and we want to do whatever we can to feel our best when we're wearing those pieces that are exposing more of our skin. So if you are a mature woman like myself who maybe has some age spots or a little bit of varicose veins or just any little imperfections, you might feel a little bit more secure when you have a little bit of a bronzy glow to your skin. I know for me, this is a game changer. I definitely live and die by the saying, if you can't tone it, tan it. It'll make you look better, it'll make you feel slimmer, and it'll hide some of those imperfections. So self-tanning can be a bit of a process, and it's one that I love and sometimes definitely utilize when I really need to get a good tan quickly. However, it is a process. It requires exfoliation, a careful hand. You don't want to get any streaks. But if you want to add some glow and you don't need it to be done, overnight, but you just want it for the season to really look and feel your best, then I highly recommend this moisturizer with sunscreen by Jergens. So this is a daily glow moisturizer, and I think that this is kind of a hack because you're able to now get your moisturizer that you need to keep your skin soft and smooth mixed with that bronzer, so you get some of that sunless tanning element to it. And it happens gradually over time. It only takes a couple of days to really see like a nice bronzy glow, but it's going to help you not get streaks, you're not gonna get spots, you're not gonna turn orange. It really is tanning for dummies, and it makes it so foolproof and so easy. So this is one of my favorite things to do when the weather starts to heat up. I've got my little bottle of my Jergens Daily Glow Moisturizer, and I just get into that routine, and it really helps me to just look and feel my best in the springtime.
Now we all know that heels can make you look taller and longer and leaner. However, during the spring we also want to wear some of these super cute sandals. So a great spring hack is to find a skin colored sandal. So of course, since you are wearing that flat, you already are detracting from the height and the length that your foot and that your leg can have. However, by selecting a sandal that is skin color, you really can gain some of that length back. A lot of times if you are wearing a type of sandal that has some sort of color to it other than your own skin tone, it is drawing attention, and all of those little straps and details that are on it are cutting off the foot. By having a sandal instead that is your skin tone, you really are able to help elongate that leg, have it flow right into that foot, keeping it nice and long and lean, and yet you can also have the comfort of wearing a flat versus a heel.
Okay, ladies, we hope you enjoyed these spring hacks, and if you want more great ideas for the springtime, make sure after this video you go and check out our How to Dress Better for Spring video, where we're sharing some really great tricks to update your look and feel your best this season.